Hello everyone, this is me, Ankita, and I welcome you all to the class. And today we are going to start a new unit, that is aldehyde, ketones, and carboxylic acids. Guys, this is very important unit from the examination point of view. This carry at least the weightage of 5 marks. Okay, so again, this is very important. And in this unit, we will study the functional groups, okay, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, because the functional group which is present in these compounds is a very important functional group. Okay, they are very important class of the functional group. So we will study the method of preparations, nomenclature, physical properties, chemical properties, and the uses. Okay, so like any other unit of organic chemistry, we will study this also. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Aldehyde, ketones, and carboxylic acid. Now these are the different compounds which contain carbonyl group as a functional group. Okay, or we can say not as a functional group, but there is a presence of carbonyl group. Okay, now what is this carbonyl group? So it is a functional group in which a carbon atom is attached to oxygen atom by double bond. Okay, here you can see this is your carbonyl group. Okay, where carbon atom is attached to oxygen atom by double bond. So this group is known as carbonyl group, and the remaining two valency of the carbon, they are free. Okay, that means they can get attached to hydrogen, they can get attached to any alkyl group, or they can get attached to any aryl group. Okay, so this is your carbonyl group, where carbon is bounded to oxygen by double bond and the two valency of carbon are free. Okay, now any of the organic compound which contain this carbonyl group, they are known as carbonyl compounds. They are known as carbonyl compounds. So aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acids, all these are carbonyl compound because they contain carbonyl group. Okay, now there are many carbonyl compounds which is found in nature, which have fragrance, which have flavors. Okay, many naturally occurring compounds contain this carbonyl group, like almonds contain carbonyl group. Okay, then you have cinnamon, which contains cinnamaldehyde, which is again a carbonyl group. Okay, then there are testosterone, number of hormones are there. Testosterone, which contain carbonyl group. Vitamin K is there, which contain carbonyl group. Now there are number of animal fats and plants oil which has a carboxylic acid. Okay, like palmitic acid, then stearic acid. They contain carbonyl group. So we use number of this carbonyl compounds as a flavor, as a fragrance, okay, in our day-to-day life also. So in number of pharmaceuticals, in number of fabrics manufacturing, we use this carbonyl compounds. So there is a lot of uses of this carbonyl compound, okay, in our day-to-day lives. We are using it. In fact, many of the biochemical processes which takes place that contain this carbonyl compounds like nucleic acid, then you have proteins, then you have your carbohydrates, right? They also contain the carbonyl compounds. We already studied that. Okay, so this is all about the carbonyl compounds. Now there are number of carbonyl compounds, so we can see it like here it is a class, here it is a general formula given for the compound. Okay, the first one is ketone. So RCOR dash, this is your ketone. Then aldehyde, RCHO, this is your aldehyde. Then carboxylic acid, RCOOH. Okay, and now acid chloride, which is also considered as a derivative of carboxylic acid. Okay, then RCOCl. Then here it is ester, RCOOR dash. Okay, then you have amides, RCONH2. So you can see here all the classes, they contain carbonyl group. C double bond O group. Okay, and this 2 valency are free to bond any other group. Okay, so mainly, firstly, we will focus on aldehyde ketones and then we will study carboxylic acid. Okay, in this unit, we will consider aldehyde, ketone, and carboxylic acid. We are not going to consider ester, amides, and acid chloride. That is just for the information. There are a number of class of carbonyl compounds, and here are the examples. Okay. So aldehyde and ketones. What are aldehyde? What are ketones? Okay. So the carbonyl compound in which one of the free valency of carbonyl carbon is satisfied by hydrogen atom. Now this is very important. As we already seen, this is our carbonyl group, right? Carbon is bounded to oxygen by double bond. Now here you can see this carbon is known as carbonyl carbon and this oxygen is known as carbonyl oxygen, just to avoid the confusion with other groups. Okay, so this is your carbonyl carbon and this is your carbonyl oxygen. Whenever this 2 valency of carbonyl carbon is free, right? So whenever this valency, one of the valency of carbonyl carbon is satisfied by hydrogen, okay, is satisfied by hydrogen, at that time it is known as aldehyde. And the other valency, this other valency is satisfied by alkyl group or by aryl group. That depends. Okay, so that time the compound is known as aldehyde. But one valency is always satisfied by hydrogen. Okay, एक वैलेंसी तो हाइड्रोजन ने सेटिस्फाई करनी चाहिए और दूसरी वैलेंसी इट कैन बी satisfied by alkyl group, by aryl group. Okay, that depends, but one should be by hydrogen. That is important. Okay, that's why we say aldehyde group is nothing but it is CHO group. हमें ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, CHO group. This is your aldehyde group, right? So aldehyde are also known as the first oxidation product of primary alcohols. Okay, it is the first oxidation product of primary alcohol. Now the general formula for aldehyde is RCHO, right? Where one valency is satisfied by alkyl group and one valency of carbonyl carbon is satisfied by hydrogen. Then what is the functional group? This is the functional group. Okay, CHO. This is known as aldehydic group. इसे क्या बोला जाता है? Aldehydic group. या फिर it is also known as formyl group. Formyl group. Okay, whenever we are doing nomenclature and aldehyde is used as a substituent, so at that time we use the prefix formyl. Okay, so it is a formyl group or aldehydic group. That is the functional group which is present in aldehydes. Okay, now what are ketones? So these are the carbonyl compounds in which 2 alkyl groups or aryl groups or one alkyl, one aryl, okay, are directly attached to the free valency of carbonyl carbon. That time they are ketones. That means when the carbonyl carbon is attached to 2 of the alkyl group or aryl group or one alkyl, one aryl group, okay, or both aryl group, at that time that is known as ketone group. Okay, that means यहाँ पे hydrogen नहीं होगा. If this carbonyl group is attached to one hydrogen, that time it is aldehyde. And if it is attached to both the valencies are satisfied by alkyl aryl group, that time it is ketone. Okay, so ketones are the first oxidation product of secondary alcohol. Remember that. हमने जब अल्कोहल्स पढ़े थे तब हमने पढ़ा था कि जब अल्कोहल का ऑक्सीडेशन होता है, प्राइमरी अल्कोहल का जब ऑक्सीडेशन होता है तो इट विल लीड टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एल्डिहाइड एंड व्हेन सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल गेट ऑक्सीडाइज्ड इट फॉर्म्स ketones, right? So the general formula for ketone is RCOR dash, right? Where R may be equal to R dash or may not be equal to R dash. Okay, it may be equal to R dash, maybe R and R dash may be same, R and R dash may be different. That depends. Okay, so that thing you have to keep in mind. So this is aldehyde and ketone. Now the functional group which is present in ketones is this one, and it is known as ketonic group. It is known as ketonic group. Okay, and always remember, like अभी आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, this is RCHO, राइट. तो जो आपका एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप रहेगा ना, वो आपकी कार्बन चेन में टर्मिनल एंड पे रहेगा. इट कैन नेवर बी इन बिटवीन द चेन, कार्बन चेन. ओके, बिकॉज एक वैलेंसी तो हाइड्रोजन ने सेटिस्फाइड कर ली, राइट. तो जब भी कार्बन चेन बनेगी, ओके, तो CHO ग्रुप जो होगा, जो एल्डिहाइडिक ग्रुप होगा, वो हमेशा टर्मिनल एंड पे होगा, राइट. क्योंकि एक वैलेंसी ही आपका अल्किल ग्रुप लेगा और दूसरा तो हाइड्रोजन लेगा, तो इट कैन नेवर बी इन बिटवीन. बट जो आपका कीटो ग्रुप है, दैट इज ऑलवेज इन बिटवीन द कार्बन चेन, बिकॉज उसकी दोनों वैलेंसी किसने सेटिस्फाइड किया है, अल्किल ग्रुप या अरिल ग्रुप ने. तो ये हमेशा चेन के बीच में रहेगा. ओके, और अल्डिहाइड ग्रुप हमेशा टर्मिनल एंड पे रहेगा. जस्ट कीप द थिंग इन माइंड. ओके, now the classification of aldehydes and ketones. Now firstly we will see aldehydes and then we will move to ketones. Okay, so aldehyde हमने देख लिया, it is the first oxidation product of primary alcohols, right. Now aldehydes are classified into two types depending on the nature of R group which is present. Okay, so first is aliphatic aldehyde and second is aromatic aldehyde. So this depends on the R group. This is your aldehyde, right? If this R group, or we can say if the aldehydic group is directly attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon atom, okay, if CHO group is directly attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon atom or saturated carbon atom, that time it is known as aliphatic aldehydes. Okay, for example, CH3CHO, here CHO is directly attached to the methyl group, right? This is acetaldehyde. Here in next example, CHO is attached to ethyl group. This is propionaldehyde, right? So this kind of aliphatic aldehydes are there in which aldehyde group is attached to saturated carbon atom. Okay, next is aromatic aldehyde. Now in case of aromatic aldehyde, the aldehyde group is directly attached to the benzene ring or aryl group. ठीक है, whenever aldehyde group is directly attached to the aryl group or benzene ring or aromatic ring, at that time it is known as aromatic aldehydes. For example, benzaldehyde, here CHO group is directly attached to the benzene ring, right? So this is aldehydes. Now what are ketones? How ketones are classified? Again, ketones are classified on the basis of R and R dash present. Okay, so here when R and R dash are alkyl group, okay, they are known as aliphatic ketones, and whenever R and R dash or one of the R and R dash is aryl group, or we can say whenever the carbonyl group or ketonic group is directly attached to one of the aromatic ring, okay, at that time it is known as aromatic ketones. And when the both the R groups are alkyl groups, at that time it is aliphatic ketones. Okay, so aliphatic ketones are further classified as simple ketones and mixed ketone. Okay, simple ketone indicates R and R dash are same. Okay, simple ketone indicates that R and R dash which is present in your ketone, they are same. For example, dimethyl ketone, CH3 C double bond O CH3. Okay, so this is the example of simple ketone where R and R dash both are methyl group, right? तो दोनों ही सेम है, इसलिए उसका नाम क्या है, simple ketone, symmetrical ketone, right? In case of mixed ketone, R and R dash are different. Okay, R and R dash are not same. So we can take the example of methyl ethyl ketone, right? CH3CO C2H5. So here one R group is methyl group and one R group is ethyl group, right? So this is the example for mixed ketone. Mixed ketone is also known as unsymmetrical ketones. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Classification of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, just remember the things by the help of examples. Okay, that will be quite helpful. Next is nomenclature of aldehydes. Now, nomenclature of aldehydes, we will always see two types, like common names and IUPAC. So firstly, we will study common names and then we will go for IUPAC. Okay. So aldehyde or ketones, they are often called by their common name instead of IUPAC. Okay, like acetone. Yeah, acetone is a common name. So like benzaldehyde, again benzaldehyde is a common name. Acetaldehyde, right? So in wide range or at commercial level also, they are termed by their, they are famous by their common names instead of IUPAC. Okay. Now, most of the common names of aldehyde, they are derived from carboxylic acid, corresponding carboxylic acid. But how? By replacing ic acid of aldehyde by aldehyde. Okay, we will replace IC acid with the aldehyde. So that will give you the name of corresponding aldehydes. Okay, like acetic acid is there. So acetic acid is the formula of acetic acid is CH3COOH, right? So if we have to prepare corresponding aldehyde, so it is CH3CHO, right? So here it comes to be acetic acid where IC acid is replaced by aldehyde. So it is acetaldehyde. Okay, I hope this much is clear. So in this way, they are derived from the name of corresponding carboxylic acid. Okay. Now, if there are substituents, right? So we will name them accordingly: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, accordingly, right? The carbon atom which is directly linked to the aldehyde group, that is your alpha carbon. Okay, and the carbon atom next to alpha is beta, the carbon next to beta is gamma, next to gamma is delta, and so on. Okay, so that is on the basis of substituent. If you want to name substituent accordingly, common name, or we want to name the compound with respect to common name, with respect to travel name, etc. Okay, so here it is RCOOH, or we can also write it as RCO2H. Okay, this 2 indicates there are 2 oxygen. Okay, now here are some common names of acid are given. Okay, and they are where they are derived from, like Latin name, Greek word. Okay, so that we will see first, and then we will see how this carboxylic acid get converted to a corresponding aldehyde. Okay, so this is HCOOH. This is your formic acid. Okay, derived from Latin word formica, which means ant. Okay, which means ant. You have seen कि whenever ant bite us, मतलब bite on your skin, it gets red over there. Okay, red हो जाती है and it start burning sensation होता है हमें, right? So why this is so? That is because of the formic acid. It is because of the formic acid, the secretion of formic acid over there, and that will give you the sensation of burning. Next is CH3COOH, which is acetic acid. It is derived from the Latin word acetum, which means vinegar. Okay, you have already seen market में बहुत vinegar की bottles आपने देखी होगी तो, right? So vinegar is also a acetic acid. Okay. Next is CH3CH2COOH, that is propionic acid. It is derived from the Greek word which means first salt. Okay. Next is CH3CH2CH2COOH, which is butyric acid, derived from Latin word butyrum, which means butter. Okay. So whenever you will smell, कभी आपने oil देखा है खराब हो गया है, right? It smell rancid. Okay. that is because of butyric acid. Okay, that is because of butyric acid. CH3, CH2, 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 COOH, that is valeric acid, derived from Latin word valerin. Okay, so now these are the some of the your acid and this is aldehyde. So right, हमने क्या बोला था कि aldehyde का जो common name है, they are derived from corresponding acid by replacing एक acid by aldehyde. So this is your formic acid, okay, HCOOH. So ये formic acid है, हमने इसका IC acid replace कर दिया by aldehyde, so it becomes formaldehyde, HCHO. Okay, next is your acetic acid, again replace IC acid by aldehyde, so it is acetaldehyde, CH3CHO. Okay, this is your benzoic acid, replace IC acid, oic acid, sorry, by benzaldehyde. Okay, so this is benzaldehyde, so here it is CHO, यहाँ पे COOH चाहिए. Okay, this is your benzoic acid. So I hope this much is clear. This is how the name of aldehydes are derived from their corresponding carboxylic acid. Okay, now nomenclature IUPAC. Okay, so according to IUPAC, aldehydes are named as alkanals. Aldehyde are named as alkanals. Remember this, alkanals. Okay, where E of corresponding alkane is replaced by Al. This E is replaced by Al. Okay, so that's why it is alkanal. Fine. So what we will do first, we will find the longest continuous chain which contains CHO group. And as I said you, CHO group, the aldehydic group जो है वो हमेशा chain के last में होगा, terminal end पे होगा, right? So numbering जो होगी carbon chain की should always start from that CHO group, right? That CHO group should always get number 1, है ना? So that is the thing. CHO group terminal end पे है, उसे हमेशा numbering 1 ही मिलेगा because it is a functional group and numbering should start from that end only. Okay. So बाकी जितने भी rules है, naming of substituents, numbering side chain, okay, that will remain same. That won't change. Okay. So we will try to solve some examples, IUPAC. Okay. So consider this is the example CH3, CH, CH, CHO, and here it is CH3 and here it is CH3. Okay. So this is our continuous longest chain of 4 carbon atom, right? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this one is 4, right? So now here, as I say, numbering should always start from this aldehydic group. This aldehydic group should always get number 1. Fine. So at second position and at third position, there are substituents, right? And that substituent is nothing but it is methyl group. At second also there is methyl, at third also there is methyl. So it is dimethyl. Accordingly, we are going to use the prefix, right? If the substituents are same, so we will use the prefix di, tri, tetra, but we indicate their number by different position. Okay, like we write the numbers differently, okay, individually. So right, at second and third position there are same substituents, so we use the prefix di, but number 2 and 3 should be written. Okay, so it is 2,3 dimethyl. The corresponding alkane is butane, where E is replaced by Al, right? So it is butanol. So name is 2,3 dimethyl butanol. I hope this much is clear. Aldehydes in IUPAC, they are named as alkanals. Okay. So now we'll try to practice out some of the examples. Firstly, we will try to write the common name, and then we will try to write the IUPAC. Okay. So CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CHO. Okay. Now the corresponding acid is 4 carbon containing corresponding acid is your butyric acid, right? और butyric acid का aldehyde कौन सा होगा? ब्यूटेरा अल्डेहाइड, राइट? बट यहाँ पे तो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट भी है, कौन से पोजीशन पे? अल्फा कार्बन, right? The carbon which is next to aldehyde group is alpha. So this is alpha methyl butera aldehyde. Alpha methyl butera aldehyde. Okay, just complete the aldehyde. Fine. So now the second, this is the common name of it. Okay. Second, CH3, CH, CHO, CH3. ओके, नाउ अगर हम डायरेक्टली देख ले तो इसका कॉमन नेम होगा आइसोब्यूटेराल्डेहाइड, राइट? आइसोब्यूटेरिक एसिड तो आइसोब्यूटेराल्डेहाइड. बट इफ यू वांट टू डू इट अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्स्टिट्यूएंट तो इट इज अल्फा अल्फा मिथिल प्रोपियोना अल्डेहाइड. अल्फा मिथिल प्रोपियोना अल्डेहाइड, because 3 carbons are there, 3 carbon chain hai, right? 3 carbon corresponding acid is propionic acid, so it is propiona aldehyde. Okay, now this one CH2 double bond CH bond CHO, इसका कॉमन नेम है एक्रोलीन. तो ऐसे कुछ कॉमन नेम हैं जो आपको याद रखने होंगे, ठीक है? because they are very important. The common names of aldehyde and ketones are very important. Try to remember it. Okay. The next is benzene ring and CHO group. So it is benzaldehyde. Okay, it is benzaldehyde. Right. Next is benzene ring CH2 CHO. Now here the chain, there is a chain of 2 carbon atom. Right. This is your alpha carbon. So this is alpha phenyl. क्योंकि जो आपका ring है, that is phenyl ring, that is attached to the alpha carbon. So it is alpha phenyl what is it? Acetaldehyde, because 2 carbon hai, 2 carbon corresponding acid is acetic acid और उसका aldehyde होगा acetaldehyde. Okay, so 2 phenyl acetaldehyde. Okay, now we will try to name the IUPAC of the same compounds. Fine. So यहाँ पे देखिए numbering, there is a chain of 4 carbon atom. Numbering should always be from this end: 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So 4 carbon containing alkane is butane, where E is replaced by Al, so it is butanol, right? So substituent कौन सा है? मिथिल है. कौन से पोजीशन पे है? सेकंड पोजीशन पे है. So it is 2 methyl butanol. Okay, butanol. Now in this there is a chain of 3 carbon atom, 1, 2 and 3. Corresponding alkane is propane. Again your side chain is methyl, which is at second position, so it is 2 methyl propanol, right? Where E of propane is replaced by Al, right? So it is propanol. Now there is no need to write or indicate the number of functional group, right? We used to write like 2OL, that indicates कि second position पे alcoholic group है, right? So यहाँ पे इसलिए जरूरत नहीं है because aldehyde group is always at number 1, right? Terminal एन पे होगा और हम वहीं से numbering start करेंगे. So there is no need to write propane 1L, right? There is no need. It is understand कि या aldehyde group है, it should always be at number 1. Okay. So now here it is double bond and here it is aldehyde group. So the preference functional group is aldehyde group, right? So this is 1, 2 and 3. 3 carbon containing alkene is propene, right? So प्रोपीन में भी E रिप्लेस होगा बाय किससे? Al से. बट प्रोपीन डबल बॉन्ड कहाँ है? सेकेंड पोजिशन पे है, तो प्रो टू इनिल. ओके, आई चीज समझ में? Now, whenever the aldehyde group is directly attached to the benzene ring, or whenever there is a naming of aromatic aldehydes, okay, in IUPAC, we will use to write the name of ring, right? Name of ring, जो भी ring है उसका नाम हम पहले लिखते हैं, followed by the suffix carbaldehyde, followed by the suffix carbaldehyde, right? इस ring का नाम है benzene, ठीक है? तो we used to write benzene. E is retained, okay? E is not replaced over here. Benzene carbaldehyde, CARB aldehyde. ओके, जस्ट राइट इट एज अ सिंगल वर्ड, वहां पे स्पेस नहीं थी इसलिए मैंने नीचे लिखा है. ओके, सो बेंजाल्डेहाइड इज आल्सो नोन एज बेंजीन कार्बाल्डेहाइड, और इन IUPAC आल्सो वी यूज्ड टू राइट बेंजीन बेंजाल्डेहाइड. ओके, मतलब IUPAC ने भी इसका कॉमन नेम ही एज अ IUPAC कंसिडर किया है. ओके, सो बेंजाल्डेहाइड इज आल्सो राइट एंड बेंजीन कार्बाल्डेहाइड इज आल्सो राइट. फाइन. ये जो है नीचे वाला, इसका क्या नाम होगा फिर? This is 1 and this is 2. So it is 2-phenyl ethanol. 2 carbon containing alkane is ethane. E is replaced by Al. So this one is ethanol. Right? I hope जो easy है वो आप पढ़ लोगे. It's not that big deal. Okay? Like formaldehyde जो है HCHO. Okay? This is the simplest aldehyde which we see, right, where there is no alkyl group present. Both the valency of carbonyl carbon is satisfied by hydrogen only, right? So this is the only aldehyde where there is no alkyl group. Any other aldehyde other than formaldehyde, one valency is satisfied by alkyl group of carbonyl carbon. Okay, so always remember. तो यहाँ पे कितने कार्बन है? एक कार्बन है. तो फॉर्माल्डेहाइड का IUPAC नेम क्या होगा? मिथानल, राइट? देन यू हैव एसिटाल्डेहाइड CH3CHO. ओके, तो एसिटाल्डेहाइड यहाँ पे दो कार्बन है, 2 कार्बन कंटेनिंग अल्केन इज इथेन, राइट? इथेन से E रिप्लेस करना है, Al लगाना है, सो दिस वन इज इथेनॉल, राइट? Then you have propionaldehyde where you see CH3, CH2, CHO. 3 कार्बन है, कौन सा अल्केन? प्रोपेन है. अगेन E रिप्लेस करना है by Al, so this is propanol. Then you have butanol where 4 carbon is there, right? Then you have 5 carbon containing acid, that is valeric acid, right? Valeric acid का common name valeraldehyde, और अगर हम IUPAC भी जाए तो it is pentanol. Okay, so in that way there are simple aldehydes are there which you can see and learn and try to draw the structures on your own. Okay, I'm just giving you the examples which are quite tough, how to number, how to name the substituent, okay, how to write the name of the compound. That all I'm telling you. Okay, they are quite simple that you can do on your own. Okay, so we will try to assign the IUPAC name to these compounds. Okay, now here we have the chain of first number, A number, the chain of 3 carbon atom, right? 1, 2 and 3. Numbering should always be from aldehyde group, right? तो second position पे क्या है आपका? मिथाइल ग्रुप है. 3 कार्बन कंटेनिंग चेन कौन सी है? प्रोपेन है, right? So this one is propanol. So नाम क्या हुआ? 2-methyl propanol. Here comes B. अभी कौन सी चेन आएगी? longest chain is this one, right? Of 5 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. ओके अगर हम ये वाली लेते तो ये 4 ही कार्बन की होती. ठीक है. सो सेकेंड पोजीशन पे कौन सा सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है? इथिल ग्रुप है. ओके. सो 5 carbon containing alkane is pentane. E is replaced by Al. So it is pentanal. और सेकेंड पे क्या है? इथाइल है. सो 2 ethyl pentanal. Right? Coming to C. CH3, CH, CH, CHO और यहाँ पे Cl, Cl. Right? So this is 1, this is 2, 3 and 4. 4 carbon containing alkane is butane, where E is replaced by Al because aldehyde group is there, right? So butanal. और second और third position पे chloro group है. So it is 2,3 dichloro. 2,3 dichloro butanal. Okay, this is. Now here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 carbon containing alkane, butane, butanal. और second position पे क्या है? Methyl group है. So it is 2 methyl butanal. What if I put OH group over here? अगर second position पे मैंने OH group लगा दिया तो नेमिंग कैसी होगी? It's 2 hydroxy butanal, right? 2 hydroxy butanal. आई चीज समझ में? I hope this much is going clear to all of you. Okay, we'll try to solve some more examples by drawing the structure. Always remember, whenever there are two aldehydic groups are present within the same molecule or same compound, okay, जब दोनों दो aldehydic group present हो compound में, so we will use the suffix that is dial. Okay, dial. Dial means there are two aldehydic group. Okay, so this remember, and whenever you used to write dial, E of parent alkane is retained. Okay, it is not replaced, it is retained, like propane dial. Okay, butane dial, E is not replaced over here. We will try to check it out with the help of some examples. Okay, okay, now take the example like CHO. Here it is CH3, sorry, CH. Here it is CH3, CH2, okay, and here it is CHO. So in this there are two aldehyde group, right? Now numbering should be start from that end which is nearer to the substituent, or your locant should get the lowest number. Okay, if you number it from this end, so locant will get number 3, and if you number it from this end 1, 2, 3 and 4, so locant get the lowest number, so we'll number it from this end. Okay, so 4 कार्बन है, करस्पॉन्डिंग अल्केन कौन सा होगा? ब्यूटेन होगा. ई रिप्लेस हो जाएगा किससे? ई रिप्लेस होगा यहाँ पे? नहीं होगा क्योंकि दो अल्डेहाइडिक ग्रुप है, राइट? तो नाम आ जाएगा डायल, ब्यूटेन डायल. ओके, बट सेकेंड पोजीशन पे क्या है? सेकेंड पोजीशन पे सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, कौन सा? मिथाइल. सो इट इज 2 मिथाइल ब्यूटेन डायल. ओके, तो याद रखिएगा ई रिप्लेस नहीं करना है whenever there are two aldehydic group. Okay, this is it. Okay, and what if the two aldehydic group is attached to the aromatic ring? CHO and here it is CHO. हमने साइक्लिक एरोमेटिक अल्डेहाइड को नेमिंग कैसे किया था? नेम ऑफ अल्किल ग्रुप फॉलोड बाय द वर्ड कार्बाल्डेहाइड, राइट? तो रिंग कौन सी है? बेंजीन है, right? And now you have to number the carbon atom which is attached to your aldehyde group. Here E is retained. Okay, E is retained, E is not replaced. So this is 1 and this is 2, right? So it is 1, 2 dicarbonaldehyde. Okay, dicarbonaldehyde. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Dicarbonaldehyde. So if we try to name this compound, what it will be? Here it is CHO and here it is OH. Okay. So whenever there is a ring, so the carbon atom which is attached to CHO group should always get number 1 and this is your number 2, right? So it is 2 hydroxy, 2 hydroxy and what is it? Ring कौन सी है? Ring का नाम क्या है? It is cyclopentane. 2 hydroxy cyclopentane. E is written ना, E replace नहीं करना है आपको. Cyclopentane carbaaldehyde. Okay, cyclopentane carbaaldehyde. Just complete it. Carbaaldehyde. Fine. I hope this much is clear. One more example. Benzene ring. Okay, sorry for the structure. Benzene ring. And here it is CH double bond CHO. इसका कॉमन नेम है सिनेमा अल्डेहाइड. इसका कॉमन नेम है सिनेमा अल्डेहाइड. एंड डू यू नो सिनेमन, राइट? तो उसमें सिनेमा अल्डेहाइड प्रेजेंट होता है बिकॉज ऑफ विच द फ्लेवर इज देयर इन सिनेमन. ओके, सो इसका कॉमन नेम याद रखिएगा सिनेमा अल्डेहाइड. स्ट्रक्चर भी याद रखिएगा, ठीक है? सो अभी हम इसको नेमिंग कैसे करेंगे? ओके, सो दिस इज योर चेन 1 2 and 3 carbon containing alkene है, डबल बॉन्ड है. ओके, 3 carbon containing alkene is propene और थर्ड पोजीशन पे कौन सा सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है? फिनिल ग्रुप इज देयर, राइट? तो नेम इज 3 phenyl. 3 phenyl. 3 phenyl. आगे क्या आएगा? प्रो डबल बॉन्ड का पोजीशन आएगा, दैट इज 2N Al, right? This is the name of this one, cinema aldehyde. I hope this much is clear. Okay, so one more example. We will try to solve it out with one more example. Here it is OH and here it is CHO. ये किसका स्ट्रक्चर है? कॉमन नेम क्या है इसका? सैलिसिला अल्डेहाइड. इसका कॉमन नेम है सैलिसिला अल्डेहाइड. प्लीज रिमेंबर द कॉमन नेम. ओके, IUPAC कैसा होगा? दिस इज 1 and this is 2, so it is 2 hydroxy benzaldehyde. 2 hydroxy benzaldehyde, right? Please complete aldehyde. Okay, 2 hydroxy benzaldehyde. Name the compound. Benzene ring is there, CHO group is attached at this position. Okay, then there is OCH3 group over here. OCH3. What is OCH3? It is methoxy group, है ना? methoxy group है ना ये. और ये कौन सा है? यहाँ पे OH है, ठीक है? इस कंपाउंड का कॉमन नेम है वानिलीन. ओके, इस कंपाउंड का कॉमन नेम है वानिलीन. ओके, तो इसका ये क्या होगा? IUPAC नेम क्या होगा? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. If you number it from this side, तो फोर्थ पे आपका पहला सब्स्टिट्यूएंट आएगा, फोर्थ पे आपका पहला लोकेंट आएगा. सो दैट इज नॉट applicable. Okay, so numbering should be from this side, 1 2 3 4. सो नेमिंग कैसे होगी, क्या नाम है इसका वैनिलीन का, इट इज 4 हाइड्रोक्सी 3 methoxy 4 hydroxy. If the substituents which are present, they are different, arrange them in alphabetical order, right? ये तो आपको पता ही है. 3 methoxy benzene benzaldehyde. 3 methoxy benzaldehyde. So this is it. Okay, I hope this much is clear to everyone. इसमें किसी को कोई doubt है, कोई दिक्कत है, तो please let me know in the comment section. Okay, now one more is there. CH3 C double bond O C double bond O CH2 CH2 CHO. नाउ अभी देखिए यहाँ पे देयर आर 2 फंक्शनल ग्रुप, CHO भी है और आपका कीटो ग्रुप भी है. सो व्हेनेवर एनी अदर फंक्शनल ग्रुप इज प्रेजेंट अलोंग विथ CHO, ठीक है, तो इफ इट इज अल्कोहलिक ग्रुप, ओके, इफ इट इज कीटोनिक ग्रुप, ओके, C डबल बॉन्ड O है, और इफ इट इज योर अमाइन, or if it is alkene, alkyne, alkane, okay, if it is OR like ether group, ये वाला group OR है, so at that time this group are considered as a substituent and aldehyde group is considered as a functional group, okay, principal functional group. So just remember that chart which is given to you, like a preference of the functional group, carboxylic acid, then there is acid, then there is ester, acid anhydride, all that thing. Please try to remember it out because ऐसे questions आते हैं जिसमें एक से ज्यादा substituent, एक से ज्यादा functional group present हो, and you have to find out the principal functional group, okay, because एक ही functional group रहेगा ना, other functional group will be considered as a substituent or as a locant, okay. So here this group is considered as a substituent and this is your principal functional group. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so whenever keto group will act as a substituent, it is named as oxo. So it is 4-oxo. Okay, 4-oxo. And whenever aldehyde group will act as a substituent, at that time it is named as formyl. इसका प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा, फॉर्मिल होगा, और कीटो ग्रुप का प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा, ऑक्सो होगा, ठीक है. ऑक्सो 5 करस्पॉन्डिंग 5 कार्बन है चेन में, क्या होगा करस्पॉन्डिंग अल्केन, पेंटेन. E is replaced by Al, so it is 4-oxopentanal. 4-oxopentanal. आई चीज समझ में. Try to solve much more example as you can, okay, because practice is the only thing which makes you perfect in the IUPAC nomenclature, okay. Try to solve as much more example as much as you can. Take it from your books, take down from your any other source you will refer, okay. So try to solve it out, and this is all for today. See you in next class with the nomenclature of ketones, okay. Till then, keep practicing the nomenclature, keep studying, keep learning. Thank you.